ball game.
Hi, I'm Joe Young, Superintendent of the Brownwood Independent School District. Welcome to another exciting season of Brownwood Line football. I'm very proud of all the men and women who go into making a night like tonight possible. From the football team to the marching band, the flag corps, the drill team, the crew, the cheerleaders, our sports medicine staff, along with the film crew, we have over 300 men and women who participate, and we're very proud of all of them. Thank you again for supporting our students, and go Lions.
Hello, I'm Sammy Burnett, head coach of the Brownwood Lions. Looking forward to a great 2023 football season. I want to thank you for your continued support of our kids and our community. We're one. I hope you enjoy the game.
San Elizario will receive the kickoff to start the game tonight. 51 degrees as we get ready to go here at Gordonwood Stadium.
Matthew, what do you got down there?
Jeff covered it. Yes, San Elizario won the toss and they elected to receive.
Okay. We're going to check with Matt throughout the game tonight for stats and more. Fuzzy's Tacos, Shaw's Marketplace, bringing you the sideline reports from Matt and Derek tonight.
Kind of unusual nowadays. Most every level you see that they win the toss, they defer to the second half. But I guess Elizario want to try to get this thing started early with their offense.
A little momentum possibly. Junior Martinez approaches the ball, and we have football from Gordonwood Stadium. That will be blasted out of the back of the end zone, and that actually hit on the end line. So 1st and 10, Eagles on their own 25-yard line. Their opening kickoff brought to you by Smith & Sharp Agencies, your local independent insurance agent serving you since 1907. They can help take the hassle out of insurance. Contact Carter Sharp or Jeff Smith at Smith & Sharp Agencies. All right, Scott, let's get that starting lineup on the Brownwood Lion defense.
Yeah, we're going to have a little shake-up because of Coleman being out. But it looks like we're going to have our pretty much the same. Zach Zabecki at one defensive end, Robert Trowbridge at the nose tackle. Quentin McCarty's going to be at this other defensive tackle. Linebackers are going to be get to after this play.
Little misdirection tried and absolutely stonewalled right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on first down for San Elizario as a pride of Lions there to stop that, and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Actually, that's going to be Weston Wolf at that defensive tackle. Zach Zabecki is going to be the linebacker on the far side. Jalen Brown's going to be in the middle. Stevie Ramirez on the near side linebacker, or the wheel linebacker in the secondary. We're going to have Jordan Nickerson and Marcelo Hooker at the corners. Noah Gonzalez and Hayden Noah at your safeties, and then Jake Jaton back there at his familiar nickel position.
There was a flag on that last play. I didn't see a hanky, but it's offside on Brownwood, so 1st and 5 now for San Elizario. Maybe a little excited on the first play in the 5-district playoffs. Quarterback is under center. You don't see that a lot anymore. Give up the middle. And nothing there. Push back to the 25-yard line. That's Vargas with the carry, and Vargas is stacked up. Jaton is there for Brownwood, among others. It's going to be 2nd down and about 8 here for San Elizario.
You know, Jeff, a lot of these kids have been waiting 349 days since that last game from last year. You know, they've been waiting for this playoff season to start so they can try to atone for last season. So, you know, a lot of these guys were on that team last year, so it's exciting for them to get to come out and, more importantly, get to play at home in the first playoff game.
2nd down and 8 for the Eagles, going right to left here at Gordonwood on a cold, rainy night. And we got whistles again. And this play, there's a nice stick by Noah Gonzalez after the whistle blew. No penalty on Noah, but there was a penalty before the play started. Delay game on the Eagles, so they'll knock it back 5 more yards. And San Elizario does not want to play behind the sticks. They're not a high-octane, powerful offensive team. So they want 2nd and short, 3rd and short.
Yeah, well, any team that's going to run the ball as much as they do, they want to stay ahead of the change. And get in those manageable situations, as you mentioned, 2nd and short, 3rd and 3, or downs like that. But 3rd and 12 or 2nd and 12 is not really have a lot of play calls in their repertoire for those down and distance situations.
I think you mentioned they were shut out 4 times this year.
They were.
2nd down and 13 for the Eagles. There's a give to the running back. He just goes right up the middle, breaks the 25 out to about the 28-yard line. So they get some of that penalty yardage back. It's going to be 3rd down and long. 3rd and 8 for San Elizario. So they got 5 yards back on the penalty, but it's 3rd down. Lions in the whites tonight. White jerseys, the white pants, the maroon numbers. San Elizario, the blue jerseys with the white, kind of the grayish white pants and the white numbers. 3rd and 8. Receiver split left and right. There's just a handoff up the middle, and they get out to about the 32-yard line. It's a good gain on 3rd down, but not enough for the 1st down.
According to Brownwood News Guru, Mr. Know pretty much everything, Derek Stuckley, he says that this is the first time in at least 20 years that we've gone all wide at home, which is, I mean, I guess I should be surprised, but I guess I'm not surprised.
20 years, wow. Yeah, he said the kids got to choose the uniforms. 4th and 2 from their own 33, they're going for it. 4th and 2 from their own 33, Eagles. Now they may be trying to draw Brownwood offside here, as Diego Flores is under center. Play clock is at 0, and
good job by the Lions.
yeah, they didn't bite.
As the coaches would say, holding your water. I never knew what that meant, but I just heard it a lot.
So they get the 5-yard penalty. Or did they?
Yeah, they take the penalty.
Now they got to punt it away.
They just took the delay.
The first quarter brought to you by MC Bank, trusted by generations of families for over 130 years. From real estate to mobile banking, MC Bank delivers unsurpassed, friendly hometown service. Visit mcbanktx.com. The punt hits at about the 35 and goes out of bounds. Hits about the 45, goes out of bounds at the 42. So the Lions are set up with great field position on their opening drive of the game on their own 42-yard line. MC Bank is member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Yeah, well, good job by the defense. They did what they had to do. They come out and they get an offside penalty to start the drive and put them in 1st and 5, but they were able to knock them back and force a turnover or force a punt. Now let's see if the offense can get going on the ground here.
See, I call 1,329 yards through the air, another 1,250 on the ground. He will pass over the middle, incomplete behind his receiver, behind Carson No. And No was open at the 45 and just went behind him, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. Coach Burnett did say he wanted to try to air it out a little bit more, as they haven't thrown it a lot the last couple of weeks.
Let's take a look at that starting offensive line. Jeff, you had mentioned it earlier in our pregame, but left tackle Quentin McCarty, left guard Cole Miller, center Davis Lee, right guard Aiden Packhauser, right tackle Logan Knight, all seniors with the exception of Packhauser.
There was supposed to be a little pass out in the flat to Levi Pearson, who motioned out of the backfield, but that was well overthrown, as that was sniffed out pretty well by Andre Navarrete. He was there on coverage. It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
Rounding out the starters, we got Aaron Edmonds, Carson No, and Stone Ratliff. Trips over here to our side. Of course, I call and Levi Pearson is your running back.
3rd and 10, trips to the right side. Ike will fake a handoff, lots of room up the middle. Ike just kind of choosing where to run. Little toe dance down the sideline, gets down to the Elizario 40-yard line. Little tap dance around the 45-yard line as he was tiptoeing down the sidelines. 1st down, Brownwood.
Well, what that tells me, Jeff, is that the field is really wet out there, and he just didn't want to try to cut for fear of sliding down. So he was just kind of make sure his feet were underneath him good before he tried to make any kind of moves. And as we look across the field over there, you can see the moisture kind of in the background of the lights there.
Handoff, Pearson has the right side. Levi inside the 35 of San Elizario. down to about the 34-yard line. Good run on first down. Gain of about 6. It'll be second down and 4 for Brownwood. Levi's first carry of the night. First of many, I'm sure.
You know, something else that's going to be really important tonight is the responsibility of the ball boys and whoever's taking care of the balls. You know, they've got to be on the spot, ready to go with a dry ball. They've got to have towels and stuff drying those balls out for those guys.
Ike fake a handoff in the end zone, wide open, caught, touchdown, Brownwood. Touchdown, Marcelo Hooker in the end zone. Boy, he was open by 5 yards behind the secondary, and Ike hit him in stride. That's another Texas Bank touchdown. 7:16 left to go in the first. 6-0 Lions.
Yeah, just a little fake handoff right there, kind of drew the defenses back up, and Hooker got past the defensive back. Boy, that was a great throw by Ike right there. Just put it on the numbers to Hooker, and all he had to do was just try to hold on to it, and he did.
Junior Martinez, Mr. Automatic, on for the point after touchdown. And Junior remains automatic. 7:16 left to go in the first quarter. Lions strike first, up 7-0 over San Elizario. We're back in 1 minute after this.
Are you looking for some better food and a better atmosphere? Well, Humphrey Pete's offers the best in mesquite grilled chicken and steak, as well as fresh salads and great desserts. Located on the Pecan Bayou Bridge, Humphrey Pete's offers a unique atmosphere for dining or just meeting up with old friends. Great food, fast and friendly service. There's only one choice. Humphrey Pete's, next to the Pecan Bayou. Humphrey Pete's.
Touchdown pass, number 12 of the year for Ike. Makes it 7-0 Lions, and Junior will boot that out of the back of the end zone once again. Time to go to Scott with your Centex Body and Paint scoring summary.
That was a 5-play, 1 minute, 17-second, 34-yard touchdown catch by Marcelo Hooker off of the powerful right arm of senior quarterback Ike Hall for a 7-0 Brownwood lead.
Centex Body and Paint, proud supporter of Brownwood Lion football as well as all student activities. Good luck to the Brownwood Lions and students. Have a safe, healthy season. Remember, Centex Body and Paint for all of your collision needs. Bringing you the scoring summary. Eagles with the ball. Diego Flores has been under center, or was under center, the first drive of the ballgame. It looks like he'll go back under center here.
They're late getting the player on the field, so they're going to have to call a timeout here.
They're going to burn a timeout. 7:16 left to go in the first. 7-0 Lions on top.
I believe that was a left tackle. A little bit late getting on the field. I don't know if he was over there getting some medical attention or what. But forced them to burn a timeout here so they didn't get another delay of game. So,
you know, Willie's Tees in Brownwood providing the official game apparel for you and I and Scott and Derek. That's why we look so good at every game. Thank you to Willie's Tees. Appreciate that.
Yeah, they've got some fantastic looking stuff in there. Got plenty playoff stuff for Brownwood and early as well. Playoff stuff to wear to games. So, you know, if you're needing some maroon apparel or early Longhorn apparel, go down and give Willie's Tees a try.
7-0 Lions. Eagles had to burn that timeout. Now they're both teams back on the field. 1st and 10 on the 25 is San Elizario, right to left in the first quarter. Diego Flores, the quarterback, he'll hand the ball off quite a bit tonight. He won't put a lot of emphasis on the air game. Another handoff. Running back goes off of right tackle, and just not a whole lot there. Maybe push ahead for a couple yards.
Jeff, while we got a minute, I want to say hello to Walter Banks. I know Walter's probably listening up there in his home up in the Metroplex. Walter, I hope everything's going good. I hope you're staying safe. It's a little cold and a little rainy here tonight, bub. I imagine that weather is probably headed your way if it's not already there, but we appreciate you listening for sure.
Gain of 2, second down and 8. Flores under center. Little misdirection. The running back goes absolutely nowhere, gets crushed. J.R. Garcia looks like it was a ball carrier, and he got nothing on that run. And it'll be 3rd and long for San Elizario.
Looks like we got a few new guys in there defensively. Looks like Kenyon McDowell is going in to play some safety. Cole Miller is giving Quentin McCarty a break over here at this right defensive tackle position.
This may be a nice game for those next up guys to get some playing time, some valuable playing time in the playoffs. 3rd and 7. Eagles need the Brownwood 35 for a first down. And we have a whistle again. The play clock is at 0, and they have to burn their second timeout. So they've already burned 2 out of their 3 timeouts here in the first quarter. So we'll take a quick break with them. We'll be back with more football after this.
There's a party, and you're invited. We're Landmark Admin, the third-party administrators you didn't know you needed, and your new best friends. That's because we love taking care of the things life insurance companies of all shapes and sizes would rather not mess with. How about some examples? We coordinate with policyholders, handle compliance issues and customer service, make sense of that legacy system you picked up in the acquisition, and manage the conversion. Then, we do your underwriting and accounting, along with a ton of other administrative services. Sound like fun? No? Great! That's exactly why we're here. Is it weird that we like this stuff? Maybe, but it's a win-win for everyone. Don't miss the party. Call the best TPA in the business. Landmark Admin.
Bring 150 around front, please.
We designed the F-150 to be tough. And we delivered on towing and payload like you'd expect. We also made it smart, starting with an available hybrid powertrain. This engine also allows you to use your truck as a high wattage generator. It's the kind of capability that a truck owner's really never had before.
Just a simple give up the middle on 3rd and 7, and once again, there's just no room there to run up the middle against that Brownwood line defensive line, and it's going to be 4th down and long. For San Elizario, not a lot in the playbook for them on 3rd and long, and they're going to have to pump this one away once again.
Yeah, the middle of that defensive line, anchored by Robert Trowbridge and Jalen Brown filling in. Of course, Jalen's got a lot of experience at running back. You know, he played outside linebacker last year. That was his primary position, and he's kind of forced into a running back role this year. But
well, high snap brought down by the punter, and this is not a great punt. Hits at his own 40-yard line, but they do get a good Eagle bounce. That's a great bounce. Gets down to the Brownwood 41-yard line, so we start this drive pretty much where we started the last drive, on around the own 40-yard line. Brownwood already up 7-0, 4:41 left to go in the first quarter on a rainy, cold night at Gordonwood Stadium, but it sure beats being on the road. Tell you what.
Yeah, you know, last year this time we were going to Odessa.
Yep.
And, you know, Odessa's not a bad trip, but it's about 3-hour plus drive. So, you know, this is, I'll take this any day of the week.
Lions come out, 2 receivers to the right side, 1 top side to the left. Ike in the shotgun, Pearson behind him. She trips to the right side. Ike will fake a handoff over the middle, incomplete. Open receiver off the hands of Stone Ratliff over the middle, and that was maybe just a hair in front of Stone, maybe a wet ball. 2nd down and 10. Well, he had him on that slant over the middle.
Boy, Ike had some zip on that ball.
Yeah, he did.
Like to see him just tone that back a little bit and give the receiver, you know, if a dry situation, that's one thing, but in a situation like this where it's so wet, just maybe tone it back a little bit, give that receiver a chance.
Ike under pressure, the middle screen being sent up to Levi Pearson, and that time, on the middle screen, you want the defensive line to come in a little bit, but they came in a lot that time, and Ike was backpedaling for his life and just kind of threw it into the ground. It'll be third down for the Lions. 3rd and 10.
Speaking of Odessa, I do have to admit I cheated a little bit because I looked at what the weather was like in Odessa tonight. I'm thinking, would we been better at in Odessa with no rain and maybe not as cold, but no, they kind of had the same forecast we had. So
Ike running up the middle, call his own number, spins out of one tackle, gets up to about the 48-yard line, but that'll be short of the first down. But it's a manageable third down. 3rd and about 3 here for Brownwood. And I think we are going for it on 3rd and 3 with twins right and to the left. 4th and 3. We need the Eagles 49 for the first down. This might be a free play. Ike down the sideline, incomplete at the 20-yard line. Had 2 receivers in the same area, but that might have been a free play. As I think they got Jose Arrega. Yep, he jumped the first down Lions.
Yeah, so good job of Ike right there, getting a hard count in there. A couple of the defensive linemen for the Eagles jumped. And you're right, it was a free play. Ike just slung it down that left sideline trying to hook up with Hooker again, but pass was just a little bit too far to the inside.
Coach Burnett did say he wanted to air it out a little bit more, and he's been true to his word. They are throwing the ball a lot more tonight. 1st and 10, ball on the Eagle 47. Ike, take a handoff, going to roll out. Flag on the play, pass over the middle, caught. Carson No into the end zone for a touchdown, but there is a flag on the 45, and I think this might come back. Holding on the offense, so the touchdown pass is null and void. This will come back. You kind of saw that when they threw the flag there. You kind of thought, uh-oh.
Yeah, well, it looked like their defensive lineman kind of got up the middle and split through Davis Lee and Packhauser right there, and Packhauser maybe didn't want to get his quarterback killed. Maybe got just a little bit of jerk of the jersey right there, right in front of the official. And when you're out kind of on the island right there by yourself, that's a pretty easy one for the officials to see.
Yeah, don't hold in front of the official. I think that's the bottom line, Pete. Fake a handoff to Pearson. Oh, and Ike airmails one to the sidelines. Well, he had Aaron Edmonds open at about the 45-yard line, and that was well over his head, and that's going to be second down now on 2nd and 20.
Yeah, you can see Ike, when he turned that ball loose, he motioned to the sidelines that ball is wet, so immediately get I guess what they consider is a dry ball in.
Trips to the right side. Ike puts the ball in the belly of Pearson, and Levi is wrapped up as soon as he got the football. Levi really had nowhere to go. Good penetration by San Elizario, and it will be 3rd and long here for the Lions. Andres Navarrete again in on the tackle. I called his name a couple times tonight. Pretty active big guy, and it's going to be 3rd down and 19 for Brownwood. Like the middle of the field seems to be open tonight. Ike has some time. Now he's got to scramble to the left. Going to tuck it under. Going to run it 50, 45, 40. Out of bounds at the marker, but there's a flag near the 45-yard line. So this might come back again. Ike had enough on the run for the first down, but I have a feeling this is going to get called back.
Holding. Offense.
Yep, holding on the offense. Spot foul. 3rd down.
Yeah, so we're going to have 3rd and about 40, looks like.
It's going to be long.
We're on our own 35, and we got to get to the Eagles 37.
It's going to be 3rd down and bangs to go. It's 3rd and 28 officially.
Yeah, and these are the kind of things that just drive coaches crazy. We take a touchdown off of the board because we hold, and we take a first down away because we're holding.
Ike in the pocket. He'll step up. He'll fire over the middle, and it's caught. Oh, Hooker catches it, bobbles it into the end zone. Touchdown, Brownwood. Touchdown, Marcelo Hooker. His second touchdown of the night. Kind of bobbled it once, got a grip on it, went into the end zone for another Texas Bank touchdown. It's 13-0 Brownwood at the 2:33 mark of the first quarter.
I wouldn't even consider that a bobble. I mean, he caught it, hit him in the pads, and he lost complete control of it, but it was able to regain control of it. You know, just great hands, great hand-eye coordination right there by Hooker to able to reel it in and secure it and just basically walk into the end zone.
7th touchdown of the year through the air for Marcelo. Second one tonight, 7th on the year. His junior's on for the PAT. Good snap, good. Oh, nice job by Ike to get that down. I wonder if that ball is slick out there, and but Ike did a nice job getting that down.
Yeah, I'm sure it is slick, but that was a good snap by Haygood.
2:33 left to go in the first quarter. 14-0 Lions. We'll take a break. Be back with the kickoff after this.
Texas Bank is a proud supporter of Brownwood Lions football. We may be very different in what we do, but very similar in how we do it. Because just like the Brownwood Lions, Texas Bank is proven, local, strong.
On Season 6 of Fansville by Dr. Pepper, it's the last year of college football as we know it.
What's going on? The road to the playoff is expanding.
To 12 lanes.
Rivalries are crumbling.
Why are you leaving?
TV revenue. We wouldn't understand.
So we're just not rivals anymore?
Tensions are rising.
Where's the flag? These refs should be criminally investigated. Do something, Sheriff!
The stars have arrived.
I've made my choice. This season, I will be drinking Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream.
And everyone wants a taste of fame.
Welcome back to Chuck's Take, because every fan needs a podcast.
To get a thick color, I use 2 coats of maroon. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button.
So grab an ice cold Dr. Pepper.
Mom, Dad, I have a girlfriend, and she likes college football.
Because this season, things are heating up, and everyone's looking for fansers.
What's happening, Sheriff?
It's a transfer portal. It's out of control.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
I love your nails.
Thank you.
Well, Hall to Hooker for the second time tonight makes it 14-0 Brownwood, and Scott has your Centex body and paint scoring summary.
You know, that's going to officially go down as a 7-play, 2-minute, 8-second, 65-yard touchdown catch by Hooker. But I think we ran about 10 plays there because a couple of them got taken off the board. So, but officially it's a 7-play, 2-minute, 8-second drive, 65-yard touchdown catch by Marcelo Hooker, again from senior quarterback Ike Hall.
14-zip. Eagles on their own 25-yard line, continuing to go right to left here in the first quarter. A little motion out of the backfield, and they try to go off of right tackle again. It's just a couple of yards is all they're going to get. Jalen Brown there for Brownwood, also in the vicinity. A couple of other Brownwood defenders, and it's going to be second down and about 6. Elizario content to take their time, run the football. They haven't thrown the ball yet tonight.
We haven't started the clock yet. There he goes. We ran a play and a half a play, and just now
oh, that's a bad pitch, and Brownwood has the fumble recovery. It was a pitch that went high and a little bit behind the running back. When you combine the wet football, it's going to be a fumble. Brownwood recovers it.
That's Noah Gonzalez on the recovery, Jeff.
But Noah is everywhere. 94 tackles coming into the ball game. A lot of big hits this year. Now a fumble recovery for Noah. Pitch looked a little high and behind the running back, and Brownwood has the ball on the San Elizario 25-yard line. .220 left to go in the first. Lots of time for the Lion offense. We are going to come out with Hooker and Edmonds to the left side. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Ike will fake a handoff over the middle, wide open, incomplete, looking for Stone Ratliff in the end zone. Again, Ike had some mustard on that one, and that got to Stone pretty quickly. Might have been a little bit behind him. Second down. Well, it doesn't look like it's raining at all right now, so I'm sure Coach Barnett is just going to try to throw it as much as he can.
You know, there's just looking down in the stands here, there's a few umbrellas out, but
Pearson up the middle will try to spin out of a tackle. Can't do it. Get down inside the 25. The Eagles did bring some fans with them. Most of them are huddled under a tent over there on the sidelines.
Yeah, they got a little portable, a little pop-up thing like you would see at a baseball complex or something like that. But kudos to those folks, parents, whatever they may be, for showing up over there.
Third down and 7. Pass out in the flat, caught 20, 15. Hooker breaks the tackle into the end zone. Touchdown. Brownwood. That's another Texas Bank touchdown. Marcelo Hooker has the hat trick tonight. 20-0 Brownwood. 1:39 left to go, and that was just a simple pass out in the flat, and Hooker did the rest.
Yeah, just a good block over there by the, they had twins over there to that far side over there, and I couldn't tell who that was. I think that might have been Aaron Edmonds that got the block to spring Hooker free down the sidelines.
Marcelo's 8th touchdown of the year through the air. Good snap, nice hold by Ike. Junior again is true with the point after touchdown, and 1:39 left to go in the first. 21-0. Brownwood on top. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with more football after this. Another kickoff goes through the back of the end zone, and it'll be 1st and 10. Eagles on their own 25-yard line. Scott Hadley-Centek's body and paint scoring summary.
22-yard touchdown catch by Marcelo Hooker, the senior. That was a 3-play, 41-second drive after the San Elizario turnover. So Lions quickly up 21-0 here in the first period.
1:39 left to go. Eagles have yet to throw a pass tonight. Not really in their repertoire to go downfield. They will come out with a receiver split left and one to the right. But the quarterback, Diego Flores, will be under center. Motion left to right, handoff, fake a handoff up the middle. Flores is going to get buried before he can even get north and south.
Well, that was Jalen Brown first contact, and Jake Jaton from his nickel position looked like he was shot out of a cannon, came up and kind of polished Vargas off there.
Yeah, nice job by not letting him get, put that foot in the ground and go north and south. They kind of stretched it out a little bit, and that penetration got him. Nearing the 1-minute mark of the first quarter, 21-0 Lions on top. Loss of 2, second down and 12. Two receivers to the right side now for San Elizario. Motion right to left. Handoff again up the middle and gets over the 25, maybe out to about the 27-yard line. Weston Wolf was there hanging on, making a tackle. They mark it out to the 27. So third down and long again. Third and about 8 here, which they do not want to be. basketball at the Brownwood Coliseum tonight. Dallas 22, the Lady Jackets 20 at the half. Our Pink keeping it close tonight. The pitch to the running back, great open field tackle at the 20-yard line. I tell you what, Hayden No got there just as the pitch got to the running back, and he almost could have picked that out of the air. But great job by Hayden No on the open field tackle.
Hayden No coming off, favoring that right shoulder a little bit too. He might have got a little stinger right there. He's getting some medical attention from Doc over here. That's going to end the quarter there, Jeff.
Yeah, well, not a good quarter for San Elizario. Great quarter for Brownwood, up 21-0. We'll take a break and be back with the second quarter after this. Back at Brownwood Stadium, Jordan Nickerson returning the punt all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. I don't see any flags on the play. Nickerson caught it like he was Willie Mays, making the catch over the shoulder, going backwards. And once he got going downfield, nobody touched Jordan Nickerson. It's a punt return for a touchdown. 27-0 Brownwood, 11:42 left to go in the first half.
Boy, great blocking by the punt return team. Jordan hauled that thing in about his own 36-yard line. Come toward the near sideline, cut back to the middle of the field. And I thought he was going to try to get to that far sideline, but he had Noel Gonzalez back here going to help try to get him into the end zone, and he cut back towards our sidelines or toward the near side, was able to take it to the house. Well, I'm so happy for Jordan. He's been close several times this year, and boy, he's finally able to get one.
Matt, if you can hear us, go ahead. If you have some stats, go ahead while we wait for Junior in the PAT.
Yeah, absolutely. Brownwood has 150 yards of total offense compared to San Elizario's 13, and we have 121 yards on 3 completions.
All right, Junior Martinez on for the PAT, and he is right down Fisk Street for the extra point. 11:42 left to go in the first half. 28-0. Lions will take another break. Get back to more football after this.
Bring 150 around front, please.
We designed the F-150 to be tough. And we delivered on towing and payload like you'd expect. We also made it smart, starting with an available hybrid powertrain. This engine also allows you to use your truck as a high wattage generator. It's the kind of capability that a truck owner's really never had before.
That's a live ball picked up at the 3-yard line, and boy, the return only gets out to about the 5 before he is just swarmed under at the 5-yard line. The San Elizario will begin this drive deep in their own territory as we begin your Mosley Plumbing second quarter specializing in residential and commercial, new construction, water heater, and tankless water heaters. For all of your plumbing needs, call Mosley Plumbing, 325-642-3339, license number M5109.
We got some new guys on our kickoff team. Some guys getting called up to go play on that. There's Robbie Robinson in on the tackle, Caven Webster, and I believe Enrique Vasquez, Vasquez has been on the varsity all year, but done a good job down there of covering the kick and pinning them deep in their end.
Flores will hand the ball off to the running back, and testing the left side, may get a couple yards up to the 7. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Eagles. Still have not thrown a forward pass yet tonight. They've had a couple little pitches go awry, but no forward pass. 2nd and 8, Brownwood on top, 28-0. Ball on the Eagles' 7-yard line. They need the line 15 to keep this drive alive here in the second quarter. Hey, you were right that Jordan has been really close this year a couple of times, and that time, great blocking downfield too.
Yeah,
for Jordan.
Yeah, he has, and he had a couple of big returns that got called back. He didn't score touchdowns on them. He's got a timeout here. We might want to take one with them.
So the Eagles will burn their last time out of the first half. We'll take a break and be back with more football on KOXE after this.
Are you looking for some better food and a better atmosphere? Well, Humphrey Pete's offers the best in mesquite grilled chicken and steak, as well as fresh salads and great desserts. Located on the Pecan Bayou Bridge, Humphrey Pete's offers a unique atmosphere for dining or just meeting up with old friends. Great food, fast and friendly service. There's only one choice. Humphrey Pete's, next to the Pecan Bayou. Humphrey Pete's.
Second down and 8. Flores will try to run the option, has a little room, and that's going to be the initial first down of the ball game for San Elizario out to the 20-yard line. Diego Flores turned to the left side, running a little option and found a crease. He got up to the 20-yard line, so that's their first down of the game for the Eagles. Zamar Vargas is their big running back. He's run for almost 1,200 yards this year. Kind of the feature back, if you will. Hasn't really got uncorked yet tonight. 1st and 10, ball on their own 20-yard line. 28-0 Brownwood on top. Flores again will give to a running back up the middle, and Vargas gets stood up at the 21-yard line before he gets pushed backwards by a bunch of Lions. They keep on unstacking them off the pile there.
I'm trying to find Hayden Noe over here, who made that tackle on our last possession. And that's Ross Strasser is in playing that safety position for him.
I think I see Hayden over by with a helmet off down there with a towel on his head down to by the Gatorade bucket there. I think that's not him. No. Yeah, no, I don't see him either. Oh, there he is. He's got his helmet off on the sideline. Run up the middle. Vargas, his first big run of the ball game. Vargas really breaks it out to the 45-yard line. That'll be another Eagle first down. Best run of the night for Zamar Vargas, their feature back. He did not need a big crease to get open. He had some speed to him as well. Vargas rumbles all the way up to the Eagle 48. Be first down.
Yeah, there's again Ross Strasser in on the tackle. That might have been a touchdown-saving tackle right there.
First down on the Eagle 48-yard line. 9 minutes left to go in the first half. 28-0 Lions. Flores tries to run the option. Nothing there. He is spun around and dropped at the 45-yard line for a loss of a couple.
Linebackers there, Steve Ramirez and Jalen Brown. That time Ramirez was able to hold that edge over there and keep everything in front of him and towards the inside. And then Jalen just came in and finished the play off. Loss of 2 there.
Flores trying to run the option with J.R. Garcia. And that was sniffed down nicely. Loss of 2. Second down and 12. Ball now on the 46 of San Elizario. Flores the pitch. Garcia, and Garcia may get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that was sniffed down nicely again. Garcia didn't get a lot on that carry. It's going to be 3rd down and long. Just a little pitch to the left side to Garcia, and that was sniffed down nicely again by that linebacking core.
Again, Jaylen Brown coming from that middle linebacker. He had a little bit further to go this particular play. Had to get out wide because, as you mentioned, they did pitch the ball. It looked like there was an alley over there, but Brown, with his speed and, his knowledge of being familiar with that linebacking position, was just able to make up ground quickly and just tackle him for just a 1-yard gain.
3rd and 11. Need the Brownwood 42 for the first down. Flores tried to run the option. There was nothing there. We had the pitchman covered, and Flores just had to take a sack back at the 45. Looks like big Robert Trowbridge was out there on the tackle, and amongst others, and it's going to be 4th and long once again.
Yeah, that's just the middle of the defensive line. Big McCarty, Trowbridge, Zach Zabecki in on it. There was a host of guys. I don't know how, when you got like 6 guys on the tackle, how do you divide that up? Does everybody get a tackle? Or
you get like a 6th of tackle?
Does everybody get I know they're going to get an assist on that, but man, it might be why these guys got so many tackles, because they're in on every tackle. They just have to give them something.
That's a kind of a floating snap, almost blocked. Jordan lost the punt initially, pounces on it at the 29-yard line. It was a kind of an awkward snap back to the punter, just kind of floated it back. And Jordan kind of lost the ball initially, but kept his wits about him, pounced on it, and Brownwood will get the ball on the 24-yard line. Up 28-0 here. 6:29 left to go until the half. Couple scores. Abilene High 49, El Paso Hanks nothing. Second quarter. Abilene Wiley 21, El Paso Andrus 0. First quarter. Not a good night for the El Paso schools. Trips to the left side as Brownwood goes right to left here in the second. Ike pass out in the flat and incomplete, bobbled there. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. That was just bobbled by Aaron Edmonds. Normally he'd catch that, but Ike again had some mustard on that one. Clock will stop at 6:24 left to go. Two receivers left, 2 to the right. Ike hands the ball off. Pearson and Levi will get out maybe to the 25-yard line. Short gain. It'll be 3rd down and long for Brownwood. If I'm not mistaken, we've scored a couple touchdowns on 3rd and long tonight.
Yeah, I could probably look at my play sheet and probably confirm that, but I can't remember it off the top of my head.
I think Marcelo's got a couple long ones on 3rd down. 3rd and 8. Ike pass out in the flat, caught 25, gets up to the 30-yard line. That will not be enough for a 1st down that time, though. Carson No with the catch. It'll be 4th down and about 3. And Junior Martinez will come in for his first punt of the night.
Let's see who's going to snap tonight. Looks like Luke Haygood is snapping. He's been the snapper on field goals and extra points.
Does a great job snapping the ball, too. Very solid. Good snap back to Junior. Bounces at the 40, 35. J.R. Garcia gets out of the way. It'll bounce inside the 30 down to the Eagle 29-yard line. And that's where San Elizario will take over. So the defense holds for San Elizario, and they get the ball back. Down 28-0, 5:01 left to go in the second quarter.
First 3 and out for the Lions tonight. Just a couple of, an incomplete pass and then a run up the middle and then another pass that we pick up 5 or 6 yards, but, made about a 4th and 4, and the coach just didn't want to, 4-down territory, just want to punt it. Let the defense try to get a stop here.
Diego Flores under center. Flores will hand the ball off to Vargas. Vargas will carry some tacklers up to the 35-yard line. Zamar Vargas is only a sophomore, or a junior, excuse me. He's a junior. Good-looking running back. They mark it right with a nose of the ball right at the 35-yard line. So gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Flores trying to run some option again and absolutely destroyed. Weston Wolf sniffed that one out again, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that was the perfect example of doing what you're supposed to do right there, because Vargas was looking to get wide out there to the far side, but when he realized there was nothing there, he was wanting to cut back across the back grain here, but Wolf stayed in his position, stayed in his gap, and he just gobbled him up and took him to the ground.
That's what's key. Don't freelance against this kind of an offense. Just do what you do.
You just go where you're supposed to go. Don't be trying to be a hero. Just do what you're supposed to do.
3rd and 4 for the Eagles. And a short gain up the middle. Really short of the sticks by about 1.5 yards. And down 28-0, 3:25 and counting left to go in the first half. Fourth about 1 yard. See if they go for it here. They don't have any timeouts left. They burned all their timeouts earlier in the first half. They're going for it on 4th and 1 yard on their own 38-yard line. They need the 39 for the first down. Play clock is down to 8. Vargas busts through the line to midfield. First down. Elizario still on his feet. Kind of ducked under a tackle, it looked like, down to the Brownwood 46-yard line. A quick hitter, and Vargas does not need a lot to get going.
Oh, you mentioned him earlier being a junior. They got him listed at 5'8", 185, so, he's got some speed with him. Some pretty good moves there.
Yeah, kind of shed a couple tackles. First down. Again, there's that little quick hitter up the middle down to the Brownwood 40, but there's flags at the 40-yard line the other way.
Illegal shift.
Illegal shift on the offense, so that'll knock him back 5 yards. Clock will stop at 2:17 left to go. It's a 28-0 ball game. Brownwood on top.
Yeah, I think what happened there, Jeff, is they had 2 guys moving and they didn't get set. Whenever you move like that, if you got more than one guy moving, whenever they get set, they have to be set for a second. And they weren't set for that second, according to the official.
First down 15 now for San Elizario. There's the pitch to Garcia, and Garcia tries the left side, and again, Brownwood stretches that out. That's a great open field tackle. Kind of a shoestring tackle. Looks like that was Eli Valenciano with that tackle.
I believe that was 24, Ross
24,
Strasner.
not 34.
Yeah,
okay.
I believe that was Ross Strasner over there again, filling in for Hayden O. Done a good job of maintaining that edge over there and not letting him get outside, making a good tackle.
Already at 1:35 left to go in the first half. It's been a fast first half here. 28-0 Brownwood. Second down, 16. Hand off again. Vargas up the middle, scoots ahead to the Brownwood 44-yard line.
Vargas about 15.
Jake Jaton with the tackle. I'll tell you, Vargas gets going pretty quickly. He doesn't waste a lot of time dancing in the backfield. He just hits the hole hard.
Yeah, he's north and south.
Yeah. 3rd and 7. 1:04 left to go in the first half. First pass to the ball game, and that's not going to happen. Flores went back to pass and immediately was in big-time trouble. And it's going to be a loss of a couple yards. It'll be 4th down and about 9.5 here for San Elizario. The first drop back did not go well. I think that was Trowbridge back there.
Yeah, Trowbridge got the hand on him first, and then I think probably Weston Wolf and Cole Miller are going to get credited for the sack.
Well, they're going for it. 4th and 9, 20 seconds left to go in the half. Why not go for it? Quick hitter, Vargas up the middle again. Vargas hurdles one tackler down to the Brownwood 35. That's a first down for San Elizario. Clock will stop initially at 10 seconds left to go, 28-0. They mark it on the Lion 35-yard line. Clock starts, 5 seconds left to go in the half. They spike it with 3 seconds left to go.
A lot of flags over there on the side. It looks like maybe probably San Elizario was not set.
And they were trying to hurry up to spike it.
False start. Offense. As the clock was running with less than a minute in the quarter,
10-second runoff.
and there are no timeouts. There's a 10-second runoff. Halftime.
Halftime. Halftime at Gordon Wood Stadium. All Lions in the first half, 28-0 over San Elizario. When we come back, it'll be our half. Oh, we're going to talk to Sammy first before we go to the halftime show. Derek Stuckley down on the sidelines talking to Coach Burnett.
All right, guys, I'm down here with Coach Burnett at the halftime. Lions up 28-0. Coach, your thoughts on the first half?
I think we're rusty offensively. Too many drop balls, some incomplete balls. I think we need to be able to execute that. That's on us. Defensively, we've got to figure out what they're doing on the dive. They're running outside veer. For some reason, they're bouncing the dive. We've got to figure it out, make adjustments.
Main things you want to see in the second half?
We got to stop the dive. That's the play that's hurting us right now. We'll figure it out. We'll give the kids see what they're doing. We'll make an adjustment. Offensively, we just got to execute the penalties. We got to cut that out and throw and catch the football.
All right, thanks, sir. Appreciate it. Back out to you guys.
Thank you, Derek. 28-0 halftime. Brownwood with the lead. We'll take a break. Be back and listen to the Brownwood Mighty Maroon Marching Band and Joel team coming up after this.
There's a party, and you're invited. We're Landmark Admin, the third-party administrators you didn't know you needed, and your new best friends. That's because we love taking care of the things life insurance companies of all shapes and sizes would rather not mess with. How about some examples? We coordinate with policyholders, handle compliance issues and customer service, make sense of that legacy system you picked up in the acquisition, and manage the conversion. Then, we do your underwriting and accounting, along with a ton of other administrative services. Sound like fun? No? Great! That's exactly why we're here. Is it weird that we like this stuff? Maybe, but it's a win-win for everyone. Don't miss the party. Call the best TPA in the business. Landmark Admin.
Texas Bank is a proud supporter of Brownwood Lions football. We may be very different in what we do, but very similar in how we do it. Because just like the Brownwood Lions, Texas Bank is proven, local, strong.
Ike Hall warming up there on the sideline.
Yeah, if you'll remember, Matthew gave us the information that San Elizario won the toss, and they elected to receive to start the ball game, which, you know, it's just something that typically you don't see anymore. Normally, whoever wins the toss, they're going to defer and elect to get the ball.
Ball's
second half.
Teed up at the 40-yard line. We're about ready for the third quarter. Noah Mendez will tee it up for the Eagles.
You know, we saw those guys working, the Eagles working on onside kicks in pregame, but it doesn't look like they're set up to try that onside here right now.
Foot meets ball, and we have the third quarter. A line drive taken to 5-yard line, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There's a crease up to the 35-yard line. Nice return.
It's Kevin Webster, a kid that's been on JV all year, one of the guys that got called up, and he's got a tremendous amount of speed. I've heard people say that he might be the fastest kid in the program. So
he covered a lot of ground in a hurry, up to the 36 actually.
Yeah, good for him getting to get out there and play some meaningful minutes or a meaningful return here on I'll say Friday night, but it's actually not Friday night, it's a Thursday night.
If we can keep things the way they are, we can get some next up guys getting some really valuable playing time in the playoffs. Ike, 3-step drop, has lots of time to throw, hit as he releases it, and it's going to be caught at the 30-yard line. 20, 10, touchdown. Brownwood first play from scrimmage in the third quarter. Carson waltzes into the end zone for the touchdown. And that's another Texas Bank touchdown. Sorry, Scott.
Excuse me. What a great job by the offensive line, giving Ike plenty of time to throw. And Ike, that might have been his best ball that he's thrown all year. I mean, it looked like it had a really tight spiral and hit right in stride. Easy catch and just waltzed it into the end zone, no problem.
Wow, yeah, that was a beautiful ball from Mike. And just as he released it, he did get hit. So he hung on the pocket until No got open. And Junior now on for the PAT. Another good snap. The hold is good. Martinez will nail the PAT. Well, that's a short scoring drive. 35-0 Lions on top. 11:39 left to go in the third quarter from Gordon-Wood Stadium. We'll take a break and be back with more football after this.
On Season 6 of Fansville by Dr. Pepper, it's the last year of college football as we know it.
What's going on?
The road to the playoff is expanding.
To 12 lanes.
Rivalries are crumbling.
Why are you leaving?
TV revenue. You wouldn't understand.
So we're just not rivals anymore?
Tensions are rising.
Where's the flag?
These refs should be criminally investigated. Do something, Sheriff!
The stars have arrived.
I've made my choice. This season, I will be drinking Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream.
And everyone wants a taste of fame.
Welcome back to Chuck's Take, because every fan needs a podcast.
To get a thick color, I use 2 coats of maroon. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button.
So grab an ice cold Dr. Pepper.
Mom, Dad, I have a girlfriend, and she likes college football.
Because this season, things are heating up, and everyone's looking for fansers.
What's happening, Sheriff?
It's a transfer portal. It's out of control.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
I love your nails.
Thank you.
Just like that, 35-0. Lions on top. Scott has a Centex Body and Paint scoring summary. Oh, the ball hit the pylon. How often do you see the ball doink the pylon?
I've never seen that. Kickoff, the San Elizario return guy was going to wait because it looked like it was going to go out of bounds, and it got about the 2-yard line, and all of a sudden it turned north and was headed for the goal line, and it hit the pylon. So by rule, that is a touchback. Wow, that I've never seen that.
I don't know if a junior could do that again if he tried. That was.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say no, he couldn't. Yeah, that was a 13-second drive there, Noah, with the, 64-yard touchdown reception.
Great ball for Mike. Flores will hand the ball off, and there's another gang tackle. They're going to lose maybe a yard or two on that run as they try to bounce it to the left side. Great penetration again from the Brownwood Lion defense, led by Stevie Ramirez and company.
Yeah, Robert Trowbridge, you're out there at the nose tackle. You know, we've called his name several times tonight. And if you'll remember, he started out as a defensive tackle when we first began. He was over there playing that right defensive tackle where McCarty and Cole Miller are kind of alternating that. But Trowbridge has moved to the inside at the nose tackle and has done a really good job.
2nd down, 11 for the Eagles. There's a little pitch to the left side. The pitch again was high and behind the running back, J.R. Garcia. And Garcia just couldn't get any momentum going. He had to catch the pitch, and by that time, he was tackled by a couple Brownwood Lions for another loss of a couple yards. It'll be 3rd and 14. Couple scores. Decatur 17, Dumas nothing. That's a first quarter score. El Paso Austin 7, Andrews nothing in the first. El Paso Riverside 7, Big Spring nothing. That's a first quarter score. Thank you, Mike, for those. 3rd and 14, ball marked on the 21 of San Elizario. They're going left to right. And they will try another handoff to Vargas. Vargas tries the right side and just nothing there. Vargas gets stood up at the 15-yard line. Actually, about the 17, they push him back to the 15. So they'll mark it at the 17, but that's 4th down and very long.
Well, that's just Zach Zebecki out here on this Sam linebacker. They call it Sam linebacker. The S is for the strong side linebacker. Just doing his job and holding his position. They kind of ran a little misdirection play right there, and Zebecki kind of held his ground and was able to make the tackle easily.
On those kind of plays, they want you to try to be the hero and get out of your gap in your lane. And Brownwood tonight did a really good job of not falling for that and just playing, assignment football. And 35-0 lead. As the Eagles have to, they're going to run. They ran a player late on that punt team. Delay a game on San Elizario. That'll knock them back to the 13-yard line to snap this ball.
Yeah, so they had 10 guys on the field, and they were trying to get the last guy on, and he ran to the numbers on their sidelines. And obviously, we didn't have nobody over there covering him, so you might have heard our coaches over the headset. They're yelling over there, over there. Yeah, they could have been a big-time trick play.
Here's a punt. Nickerson will grab it at the 50-yard line. 40, 35, 30, down the sideline, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Jordan Nickerson, his 2nd punt return of the night. Did they say he stepped out of bounds?
Yeah, it looks like we got
my goodness.
Stopping the clock right here about the 23-yard line.
Nickerson doing a little tightrope dance down the sideline. That was almost his 2nd punt return of the night, but Jordan, they say, stepped out at about the 23. But a nice return from midfield. Setting up the Lions with great field position on their their second drive in the 3rd quarter. The first drive was a one-play touchdown bomb from Ike Hall.
Boy, it's weird to watch these punt returns, and these kids are so conscious of those blindside blocks or those peel-back blocks. I think it's called a blindside block, but, man, they have an opportunity to make a good block, and like I say, they're so conscious of it, they get to the guy and they just stop and just let the guy kind of run into him.
Hall will hand off to Pearson. Pearson bounces it to the left side. Ball's on the turf, scooped up by the Eagles, and they get it back to the Brownwood 40-yard line.
Yeah, I thought maybe Pearson might have been down, but I don't see no indication of the runner being down. So
that's Jalen Walker with the scoop and the run up to the 40-yard line. So the first turnover of the night for Brownwood on the kind of wet, drizzly night here at Gordon Wood.
Look at Ike over here. Ike goes and finds Pearson immediately and goes and puts his arm around him. That's a great senior leadership right there. Puts his arm around him and says, hey, pick your head up. You'll have another opportunity. We're going to need you.
Yes.
Flores, the pitch to J.R. Garcia. And once again, Garcia just can't get the corner. They string it out. Ramirez there first again, flowing. Strasner there as well. And that pitch tonight has been consistently behind the running back, and they have to kind of reach back to catch it before they get any momentum going forward.
5-yard penalty. First down.
But it's a penalty on the Eagles anyway, and knock it back 5 more yards.
Yeah, that was the illegal shift. That's a little bit different than the illegal shift we saw earlier in the game. This illegal shift was they had 2 guys moving, so they had a guy in motion. One of their up backs or their wing backs, whatever they call it, was in motion. Well, the other up back left a little bit early, and so they had 2 guys in motion at the snap of the ball.
1st and 15, ball marked on the Eagle 35-yard line. Flores again, pitch to Garcia out to the left side, and again Garcia's bottled up out there. J.R. Garcia just can't get anything going. Little better pitch to Garcia that time, but again, I think it was Cole Miller out there.
I believe that was Cole Miller.
Well, covered a lot of ground.
Done a good job of getting outside, staying with his man. Again, just doing his job.
That pitch play has not been real effective tonight for San Elizario. Brownwood just too much speed on those pitch plays. 2nd down, 16. Loss of a yard. Vargas will get the carry up the middle, and he may crash ahead past to the 35 and gain of just a short yard. That is Zamar Vargas, the junior running back, who has most of their offense tonight. 3rd and 15.
He's got, I should say, he's got all their positive yard offense.
Yeah.
Some of the other guys got some of that negative yard offense. As you heard Derek talk about that in the stats, I believe Vargas had right at 90 yards rushing in the first half, and I think minus 16 for his teammates.
3rd and long, 3rd and 15 from the 35. And they will not get anything on that 3rd and 15.
Cole Miller again standing his ground, just fighting off a blocker and staying in his lane.
Weston Wealth was there with them, and it's going to be 4th down and long for the Eagles. They have to punt this one away, and they do not get to capitalize on the turnover from Brownwood. Oh my goodness, listen to this score. Abilene High 77. El Paso Hanks nothing. That's a 3rd quarter score.
That's when you need that 45-point rule in 6-man, like 6-man has.
There's the snap back to the punter was a worm burner on the turf, and all he could do was just kind of fall on the football. So a bad snap back to the punter, and it'll be Brownwood ball on the San Elizario 25-yard line. Really not much you could do with that except just kind of fall on it.
Yeah, I don't know if that ball was wet. The snap act like it was a wet ball, and it just barely even had enough momentum to dribble back to the punter itself. Matter of fact, he had to run forward to fall on it.
Abilene Wiley 48, El Paso Andress 0. That's a halftime score. 1st down Lions on the Eagle 25-yard line. Up 35-0. 6:28 left to go in the quarter. Ike lobs one in the end zone. It is caught by Hooker. No, that's not Hooker. That is going to be Carson No with the touchdown catch. Easy throw from Mike. That's another Texas Bank touchdown. 41-0. Brownwood, just like that. Ball might have been just a little bit behind Carson, but Carson had enough distance to catch the ball and go into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, the defender never turned around and looked to find the ball, and Carson almost like he kind of deked him and was, act like the ball wasn't coming to him, and then he kind of fought back towards where the ball was coming down, was able to make the catch, and just right there on the goal line.
The PAT is not going to be any good. The snap looked like it might have been just a little bit low back to Ike. Couldn't get it down, and Junior could never get a kick on it. So the PAT is no good. The score stays 41-0 Brownwood. 5:31 left to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll take a break and be back with more football on KOXC after this. left to go in the third quarter. 41-0 Brownwood, your Centex Body and Paint scoring summary. We'll be coming up after the kickoff. Taking it about the 7-yard line, 15. And that's J.R. Garcia gets knocked back as he got about the 18-yard line. So the Eagles will take over. Down 41-0.
Excuse me, Jeff. Great coverage by the Lions right there. Noah Gonzalez. Can't tell who that is. That looks like Levi Pearson in on the kickoff coverage. Yeah, so Levi came in and delivered a blow right there. Maybe still a little frustrated over his fumble a while ago.
He's tired of getting hit as a running back. He wants to make the hit.
Yeah.
He wants to hit somebody. Eagles first down and 10 on their own 18-yard line. They're down 41-0. 5:25 left to go, third quarter. Flores under center. He'll give it to Vargas. We'll play up the middle. Vargas will scoot out to about the 23-yard line on that run. Ramirez again. First one there for Brownwood. Second down is 7. So Marcelo, 3 touchdown catches tonight. Carson Noe with a touchdown catch. Jordan Nickerson, 2 touchdown catches. Jordan Nickerson, a punt return for a touchdown. Flores will turn. The little pitch. It's not really a pitch. It's more like a little chest pass almost.
A shovel,
yeah, like he's chest passing a basketball. No gain on that carry, and it's going to be third down and long. That's a little different. It's not how Nebraska did it back in the day.
No, for sure. Nebraska, Oklahoma, Texas. This is, when we're talking, I was talking to some of the defensive coaches this week about this offense that they run. I said this is almost like a spread out wishbone type stuff. A lot of motion, a lot of dives, a lot of counters, a lot of pitches, and it kind of reminds you of that because they got a back right behind the quarterback, and then they've got 2 wing backs basically, and almost like where the pitch guys used to be in the wishbone.
And Diego Flores tried to call his own number, but he was not successful as he was struck down quickly. Jake Chiton will come down from the nickel position with the hit, and that's going to be 4th and long for San Elizario. You can tell Brownwood really has the pitch men covered well, and Flores really has nowhere to go with the football. And it's 4th down, 3:18 and counting left to go in the third, 41-0 Brownwood. Let's see if Jordan can get the second punt return for a touchdown tonight. High snap taken by the punter. Pretty decent kick. Jordan catches it. Nope, he'll let it go at the 45-yard line, and that's going to take a great Eagle bounce all the way inside the Brownwood 15 down to the 14-yard line.
That's a 64-yard punt, or a 62-yard punt.
Looked like at first Jordan may make an effort for the ball, but then he thought, no, you know what, I'm not going to chance it. And nice punt for the Eagles. It's going to be first down Lions, 2:54 left to go in the quarter.
That ball was right at him. He really didn't have to move very much, but when he put his hands up, looked like to make a catch. It's almost like he might have lost it in the background of the scoreboard or something because he ducked his head and kind of got out of the way of it.
2:50 and counting. Eichel still in the ballgame for Brownwood. We're up 41-0. Trips to the right side. Eichel clap his hands. He'll fake a handoff, call his own number, bounces it to the left side. Ike has a lot of green in front of him. 40, midfield. You're not going to catch Ike from behind. He's pulling away at the 20. 10-5, touchdown Lions. There's no laundry on the field. That's another Texas Bank touchdown. Ike called his own number absolutely untouched down the sidelines for a touchdown to make it 47-0 Brownwood.
Yeah, Ike finally got loose right there. He's probably thinking Marcelo's got 3, Noe's got a couple, Nickerson's got 1. He wanted to get in on the action himself and just kind of took it into his own hands right there, and what is that, a 87-yard scamper there for a touchdown.
And he was untouched. Once he hit the sideline, he started pulling away, and there was no one going to catch him from behind. Junior Martinez on for another point-after touchdown.
Get that shit, cuz.
That's a good snap. That's a good hold. And that is a good point-after touchdown. 2:21 left to go in the quarter. 48-0 Brownwood on top. We're back with more football on KONC after this.
Texas Bank is a proud supporter of Brownwood Lions football. We may be very different in what we do, but very similar in how we do it. Because just like the Brownwood Lions, Texas Bank is proven, local, strong.
On Season 6 of Fansville by Dr. Pepper, it's the last year of college football as we know it.
What's going on?
The road to the playoff is expanding.
To 12 lanes.
Rivalries are crumbling.
Why are you leaving?
TV revenue. We wouldn't understand.
So we're just not rivals anymore?
Tensions are rising.
Where's the flag?
These refs should be criminally investigated. Do something, Sheriff!
The stars have arrived.
I've made my choice. This season, I will be drinking Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream.
And everyone wants a taste of fame.
Welcome back to Chuck's Take, because every fan needs a podcast.
To get a thick color, I use 2 coats of maroon. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button.
So grab an ice cold Dr. Pepper.
Mom, Dad, I have a girlfriend, and she likes college football.
Because this season, things are heating up, and everyone's looking for fansers.
What's happening, Sheriff?
It's a transfer portal. It's out of control.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
I love your nails.
Thank you.
2:21 left to go in the third quarter. 48-0 Lions on top as Junior puts the hand up, approaches the football, and we have the kickoff. Line driver, bounce. That's at the 10-yard line. J.R. Garcia will pick it up and get it out past the 20 to about the 23.
Levi Pearson again on the tackle. Well, he better be careful. He's gonna make himself a name for the defense. He's gonna be playing defense as well.
He'll find a new position. Put Levi at linebacker. Well, he's backing up Coleman at the linebacking spot already, but yeah, he'll find a new position out there. 1:54 and counting left to go in the quarter. It's 48-0 Brownwood. Garcia and Vargas in the backfield. Diego Flores still under center at quarterback. Vargas will get the handoff, and Vargas is just stuffed at the line of scrimmage once again.
We got some backup players in there, Jeff. Let me see if I can get some.
We got the next ups in there.
Yeah, looks like Julius Lara is in at the nose tackle. Isaiah Rosas is at one defensive tackle, and Tyler Beals at the other defensive tackle. Our linebackers are, like the middle linebacker is going to be Brinson Martin. Robbie Robinson's at the wheel linebacker.
Second down and 10. There's the pitch to Garcia. Garcia has the left corner, and Garcia going to get a couple yards on that little pitch play. That was more of a normal pitch that time, a classic pitch. Be third down and about 6 for San Elizario.
I believe that is Vasquez in here at this Sam linebacker. Yeah, it is.
20 seconds left to go as we approach the end of the third quarter. 3rd and 6 from their own 27-yard line. Flores will turn. He'll keep it himself, and he will go nowhere as he's pushed back to the 25-yard line. Great job covering the pitchman, or the pitchman again. The quarterback just had nowhere to go. Flores just had to take the hit.
It's the end of the third period.
End of 3 at Gordon Wood. 48-0 Lions on top. Well on their way to a by-district win. We'll take a break and be back with the fourth quarter after this. Fourth quarter underway. It's your fourth quarter brought to you by Mattressville. Everyone sleeps better in Mattressville. Proud supporter of the Brownwood Lions.
We can try to get the rest of that defense. We got Kenyon McDowell at one corner and Xavier Zepeda at one corner. Of course, Strasser staying in there, defensive back, and it looks like they're going to go in a punt formation. It's going to be Gavin Webster, who's playing the nickel back to receive the punt.
And they punted away from Webster. Bounces about the 50-yard line. Will take an eagle bounce inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line. So they were punting away from Gavin Webster that time. First down Lions, up 48-0. Good news from the Brownwood Coliseum. The Lady Jackets got the win tonight, 55-52 over Dallas. So congrats to Coach Fisk on the season opening victory for the Lady Jackets.
Try to get some of these new offensive players that we got coming in. Looks like Luke Haygood's going to be left tackle. Eliban Thake is going to be left guard.
And after this play, we'll go down to Matt McCrane for some stats. Stacks is in a quarterback for Brownwood. Braden Stacks is in there as he hands the ball off for a short gain. Matt, what do you got?
Yeah, I'll try to squeeze these in real quick. Brownwood has 338 yards of total offense, 123 on the ground, and 215 passing, compared to St. Elizario at 65. So those are your third quarter stats.
Thank you, Matt McCrane. His report's brought to you by Fuzzy's Taco Shop, your pregame destination for Brownwood Lion football. Shaw's Marketplace, great place to shop. Second down and 8. Stacks loses the snap, and he'll get tackled at the 35-yard line for the sack.
Yeah, not a very good snap there. Rounding out the rest of the offensive line, Ivani Figueroa. Logan Flores is the right tackle. Figueroa is the right guard. Of course, you mentioned Stacks in at the quarterbacking position. It's going to be Logan McKibben back there in the backfield with him.
3rd and 12. Stacks is going to throw it, tries to throw it, steps up in the pocket, breaks a tackle, and then trips up at the 30-yard line. And he'll go down. And it'll be 4th down for the Lions. Braden tried to step up in the pocket, had a little room initially, then bounced it to the left and kind of lost his footing and got tackled from behind. So 4th down. Junior Martinez in to kick it away. Only his second punt of the night. J.R. Garcia back to receive the kick at about his own 35-yard line.
Looks like we're short a guy. There we go. Somebody's running out on the field. I believe that's Grant Gray running out to complete that offensive formation there.
And we're going to get flags, whistles on the play. Timeout. Timeout, San Elizario. We'll take it with them. 8:48 left to go in the ball game. Brownwood on top, 48-0. We're back after this.
The Bruner Auto family has seen dealers come and go, but they've stuck around. It's because at Bruner, they believe in helping you buy better. And it's that, plus caring about the people and where they live through community support, that remain their top priorities. Part of your community, the Bruner Auto Group.
Sonic is more than just a quick place to get a footlong and a cherry limeade. Their heritage is not only about great food and friendly service, but also being part of the community. It's not just the right thing to do, it's good business. Sonic is a proud supporter of area school sports.
Around here, football is a part of the fabric of rural living, and so is Central Texas Farm Credit. We've been supporting rural communities and agriculture for over 100 years. We offer loans for farms, ranches, rural real estate, and more, financing that supports the rural way of life. Central Texas Farm Credit in Early, 325-643-5563, or online, ranchmoney.com.
Junior gets a kickoff. It's going to bounce inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line. That's where the Eagles will take over. On a chilly, wet night at Gordonwood Stadium, but boy, great to be home for the by-district playoff game. And then tomorrow night, we're all going to be watching Canyon Randall versus Burke Burnett as we play the winner of that one. Clock is at 8:05 and counting.
Yeah, officials just keep that clock going. There's no stopping the clock now unless there's a timeout. Or
Flores back to pass, fires over the middle, tipped, almost picked off at the 45-yard line. First really forward pass of the game by Flores, looking for Angel Garcia, and threw it to double coverage, almost got it picked off.
Yeah, so I think we got all of Brownwood's defensive players recognized now.
It's great to see everybody get this playing time. There's nothing like game situation, really isn't.
And it's just really, it's good for these kids because they get out and they're busting their chops and running scout team offense and scout team defense during the week to prepare the first teamers to get ready for the game. So it's just good for them to see them to get out and get to play some as well.
We have a flag and whistles again before the play got started.
False start. Offense number 65. 5-yard penalty.
False start on the offense. They get Daniel Cortez with a false start. Knock the Eagles back as the clock will keep on ticking. 6:40 left to go. 48-0 Brownwood. Clock will just keep on keeping on. Flores under center. Quick hitter up the middle, and there's nothing there. Again, the Brownwood defense will stand up at the line of scrimmage. There's just no room up the middle there for the running back. Julius Lara, first one there for Brownwood.
Yeah, Lara started out the season as the starting nose tackle, and I think maybe he might have got injured a little bit in that second game. And once Robert Trowbridge slid from his defensive tackle over to that nose tackle position, he's held that position throughout the season and done a very good job. So Lara was just kind of unfortunate that he maybe got banged up a little bit early in the season, and playing time has been hard to get for him since then.
One score, Big Spring 20, El Paso 7. El Paso Riverside 7, second quarter. Andrews 21, El Paso Austin 7 in the second quarter. So our district looking pretty good tonight in the bi-districts. We have a timeout on the field, 48-0, 5:38 left. We'll take a timeout with them and be back with more football after this.
On Season 6 of Fansville by Dr. Pepper, it's the last year of college football as we know it.
What's going on?
The road to the playoff is expanding.
To 12 lanes.
Rivalries are crumbling.
Why are you leaving?
TV revenue. You wouldn't understand.
So we're just not rivals anymore?
Tensions are rising.
Where's the flag?
These refs should be criminally investigated. Do something, Sheriff!
The stars have arrived.
I made my choice. This season, I will be drinking
Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream.
And everyone wants a taste of fame.
Welcome back to Chuck's Take, because every fan needs a podcast.
To get a thick color, I use 2 coats of maroon. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button.
So grab an ice cold Dr. Pepper.
Mom, Dad, I have a girlfriend, and she likes college football.
Because this season, things are heating up, and everyone's looking for fansers.
What's happening, Sheriff?
It's a transfer portal. It's out of control.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
I love your nails.
Thank you.
Elias Munoz with a sack of the quarterback, Diego Flores, back to about the 15-yard line. This fourth down and forever for San Elizario. And again, the defense stands tall.
I'm so sorry.
Really, Flores really had no shot there as he was trying to roll out to the right side, but great pursuit. by Elias Munoz, the sophomore.
The play than they running, winning.
And again, El Paso will run somebody on the punt team late. Snap back to the 5-yard line. Not much of a rush. The kick is off, and they will. Little shorter kick than last time. Will bounce out of bounds at the Eagle 40-yard line. It's a good field position for the Lions. Up 48-0 with 4:39 left to go in the ballgame. Stick around for the post-game show. We're going to hear from Coach Burnett. His comments brought to you by Painter and Johnson Financial.
I seen the golden trophy down below us in the press box as I was down there at halftime. So obviously Coach Burnett and the team will be presented with another trophy for the mantle. Get to speak with Coach Burnett and some of the players.
It's nice to get that trophy back-to-back years. Stacks in for another round at quarterback. Fly sweep. 30, 25, 20. Shoulder goes down inside the 25-yard line. Great run by Kevin Webster. He got the corner and put that shoulder down at the end of the play. Made some contact inside the 20-yard line. Nice run.
You know, you got to see a little bit of his speed right there. You know, I told you a little bit earlier whenever he returned that kickoff back that, you know, I've heard some people in the program say he might be the fastest kid in the program. So you got to see a little bit of glimpse of, you know, what's coming up.
He's only a sophomore. Yeah, he does have some wheels. My goodness. 1st and 10 on the Elizario 17-yard line. Stacks will clap his hands. Fake a handoff to Webster. Stacks calls his own number up the middle. Stacks dragging tacklers down inside the 10-yard line. Angel Garcia will bring down Stacks, but not before Braden. We'll get a nice gain on 1st down. Gain is 6, 2nd down to 4. 3:14 left to go and counting in the ballgame.
2-step forward.
Stacks again calls his own number. It's inside the 10, and there's a flag coming in from behind. Clock will stop at 2:58 left on the penalty.
No preliminary signal yet from the official. I thought we could get a preliminary signal there. He's just maybe trying to get a number.
Offense number 60, 10 yards from the previous spot.
Holding on the offense. It'll be 2nd down.
Listen, run it back. Let's go.
San Elizario decided to take the penalty, so it's going to knock us back 10 yards.
Back to the 21-yard line of the Eagles. Stacks will set up in the shotgun at about the 25-yard line. One receiver split left, one to the right. Stacks looking to the right, lobs it into the end zone, and it's knocked away at the last minute, incomplete in the back of the end zone. Ball a little bit underthrown.
Good job by the Eagles defensive back. I believe that was Jalen Walker there.
He turned around and looked at the ball, which you don't see that much anymore.
No, done a good job of getting his head around and knocking the ball away. That was Lions number 38, Grant Gray, trying to fight his way back to try to get to the ball.
Stacks, hand off to Webster, bounces it left, Webster 10-5, touchdown, Brownwood, touchdown, Kevin Webster. Once he got the corner, he was gone, but there's a flag at the 25, unfortunately. Yeah, you could see his speed.
Offense number 65. 10 yards from the previous spot. 3rd down.
Well, it's called holding on Brownwood. So the touchdown from Webster is taken off, and it's going to be marked off against the Lions.
Yeah, this is not going to make Coach Burnett and his staff happy. You know, even though the backups are in there, they expect the backups to come in and perform just like you would the offense, the starters would perform. So
that's at least 2 touchdowns taken off the board tonight. Motion right to left. Ball's on the turf, and Brownwood will pick it up at the 40. 35-30, down the sideline, 20, 10-5, touchdown. Wow. Raven Prado fumbled the football, got it back after the lucky bounce, reversed its field, went to the right sideline into the end zone for a touchdown. A Texas Bank touchdown for Prado.
He's another kid that's, plays on the JV and got called up this week. It's going to be exciting to watch. He's got and I'm going to say 3, possibly 4 interception returns for a touchdown out of his secondary position. Of course, he plays wide receiver as well. He's a kid that's got a lot of speed, got a lot of ability, but you kind of saw his athleticism on display right there. He fumbled that jet sweep forward pass and was able to pick it up and break out of a tackle and get to the near sidelines, and just, he's got some speed as well.
Another bad snap on the point after touchdown conversion. Oh my goodness, it's the tip drill in the end zone. The conversion is good. Junior Martinez threw it into the end zone, just kind of up for grabs. And the Brownwood player came down with it.
Well, the ball was a good snap from Haygood. It's just probably a wet ball, got slipped right through Ike's hands. Junior picked it up and was trying to get around this edge over here. Realized he wasn't going to be able to do it, just threw it up. Went through Wolf's hands, and I think it must have hit a foot of one of the Eagles' defense and popped right up into Wolf's hands. And wow, 2-point conversion.
So Junior Martinez 1 for 1 on the season. 2-point conversion is good. 56-0. 1:22 left to go in the ball game.
Wow, what a crazy play.
Raven Prado, great athleticism on the fumble. That was a crazy play. And that last one from Junior Martinez. Way to stick with it, Junior. Throw it in the end zone, see what happens.
Junior's, we talk about his skills all year. Punt and kickoff, field goals, whatever. But I tell you what, the kid is a pretty good athlete. He does some stuff in practice, throwing balls, catching balls, working with the quarterbacks, kind of as they're catching and retrieving balls and stuff. He's got really good hands.
Eli Valenciano with the kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback. So 1:22 left to go in the ball game. All Lions tonight, 56-0. Weekly Watson will bring you the postgame show. We're going to hear from Coach Burnett, brought to you by Painter & Johnson Financial.
That was a 4-play, we had several penalties in that play where we actually ran plays, but they're not going to count, statistic-wise, but it was a 4-play. Looked like just a little bit over 3-minute drive. We kept off by a 31-yard touchdown run by Raven Prado.
Rain continues to fall. There's a pitch to the right side, fumbled at the 15-yard or the 20-yard line, and it looks like Brownwood might have to fumble on the pitch. Boy, San Elizario has had trouble with the pitch all night. Just cannot get a good pitch out to the running backs.
Well, that's the risk that you run when you run this offense, where you got misdirection and pitches and stuff like that when it's wet conditions like this.
And then, unfortunately, there's a Eagle player down at the 20-yard line. But yeah, exactly right. This is not good conditions to run that kind of an offense with a pitch. The wet football on a cold night. When I was growing up in Oregon, Oregon State at the time was running a option-based offense with Coach Pettibone. You could guarantee 5 or 6 balls on the ground every game because they would pitch it so often. Of course, in Oregon, it rains a lot, and so the ball was on the ground all the time back in the day.
Yeah, not really conditions to be running an option up there, or that type of offense up there.
No, it didn't last long. He got fired pretty quickly. So we're going to take a break for the injury timeout. The Eagles still on the field at about the 20-yard line. 56-0, Brownwood, 1:02 left. We'll take a break and be back with more football after this. Lions have the football, 56 seconds left to go, and we are just going to take a knee right now. Ike back in the football game in the shotgun. He'll just take a knee. 45 seconds left to go. Your final score will be 56-0 Brownwood. They will move on to face the winner of Burke Burnett versus Canyon Randall. They play tomorrow night.
Jeff, that was running back defensive lineman number 42, Ramon Garcia Puentes, that was down for the Eagles, and he looked like he was favoring his left side, maybe his left shoulder or something, but he was able to get up and get off on his own, so that's good to see.
Great to see. And for Brownwood tonight, it didn't look like anybody with any significant injuries tonight, except
maybe Hayden No. He had his shoulder pads off, and he was getting around over there. I think he's going to be okay, but again, I don't want to speculate on injuries. So
that's the ball game. Both teams going to go to midfield for the post-game handshake, 56-0. Lions with the win. We'll take a break. We'll be back with your post-game show after this.
Chips, congratulations, Coach. Just your thoughts on the way the guys played.
Number one, I remember the score 56-0. I'm proud of them. They did exactly what we wanted to do. Of course, there are things that we can work on and things we can fix, but the elements weren't very conducive for what we wanted to do. I'm extremely proud of our guys. I mean, they were packing the box the whole time. That forced us to throw the ball. We did a pretty good job of it for the most part. Defensively, we made some adjustments at halftime. It had a lot of conversation, a lot of discussion. Got it worked out right, apparently, because we stymied them in the second half, which was important.
Offensively, just 6 completions, but 5 went for touchdowns. So the thoughts on Ike in the passing game tonight?
We have the capability of doing that all the time. So I'm pleased with the fact we threw and caught. For the most part, the ones that we didn't complete were the ones on the side, which were the easy ones. For some reason, we didn't execute that. But I thought we were able to do what we wanted to do. I thought we did what we wanted to defensively. I thought our twos did a great job of coming in. Some of those guys never played on Thursday or varsity level football on Friday night atmosphere. Went in there, didn't have deer in the headlight, went out there and did a pretty good job. Defensively, I thought they did a great job.
Marcelo, 3 catches, 3 touchdowns. Carson had 2 touchdown catches. That's their performance.
Big play capability from both of them. We've always had it. We haven't had to use it, but we know that we have it if we need to use it. So that's a blessing to see it happen. I thought the communication with routes and quarterback were good. He put the ball on the money. I thought he made some good throws.
Didn't run the ball much, but Ike did have the big run in the second half there, 87-yard touchdown.
Yeah, didn't have to do it, so we did it. We sort of turned the table a bit. We threw the ball a bit more than we did. They were loading the box and playing, man coverage, off man, catch man, so we're having to throw the ball a bit more.
Defense, you gave up 74 yards in the first half, -20 in the second half, 54 yards for the game.
That's Coach Jones and us beating our heads together, trying to find a way to adjust with what they were doing. We made some good adjustments. And the defense went out there and executed. That's important. You can make adjustments all you want, but if the defense doesn't execute those adjustments, it does you no good. And they listened, they went out and applied it, and they did a great jow.
I heard you talking to the team there, especially the seniors. Probably their last game here at Gordonwood Stadium. Just what have the seniors meant to this team?
Man, we aren't here without them. And it started back in December when they set a goal to rectify what happened to us last year. We're not at that point yet. We got to continue to grow and take every day as a blessing and get better today so we be a better football team tomorrow. And that's the mindset they've had from the get-go. They've led us in the off-season. They lead us on the field. They lead us in practice. If you don't have a strong senior class, you're not going to be successful. And they've just shown that they're willing to lead and they're hungry still.
Either Canyon Randall or Burke Burnett next week. Do you have any tentative plans or any thoughts on that game?
I'm going to watch them tomorrow. I'll know tomorrow. If it's Canyon Randall, we'll play at Midland at Grande or whatever it's called now. If it's Burke Burnett, I'm not sure where that'll be yet, so I'll have to work on that this weekend.
All right, thanks, sir. Congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Thank you very much. Hey, fellas, I don't have much to say other than I'm proud of you. You're bi-district champs. You block out the elements. You block out the opponent. You do what you do. Okay, we're going to enjoy it next couple of days. And then we're going to go back to work. And we got one more game. That's all we're focused on, one more game. You've been blessed with one more opportunity. Seniors, when we leave, I want you to look around before you walk off because it's probably the last time you're going to walk on this field as a player. I want you to have some memories forever. You got me? I'm very proud of you. Everybody touch somebody. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Good job, fellas. Hard work pays off.
I got something to say. Here we go. Hey, Miss Smith. Hey, listen. Because I'm not always full of crap, but I'm full of crap a lot of times. There are times when I know you're going to show up and what we really have an opportunity to go do, and I'm going to take a minute to talk. There's times that I've seen this for 29 years, that I can say, hey, we're going to win, but I know in my heart we ain't winning, and we don't got a chance the next few rounds, even though I'm talking about when Brownwood in the playoffs. You have an opportunity now to go and play multiple rounds. Take advantage of that, because it don't come around very often. Take advantage of it. You got the opportunity to go multiple rounds as long as you want to go, as long as you believe in each other. Believe in each other and believe in your coaches. That's who matters. We're going to just take along and go on the ride. Congratulations, bi-district champions again.
Yes, sir.
Give it too late like I did last time, because we can't break that. It's good luck. It's going good, all right? Guys, I'm proud of y'all.
Let's touch it, though.
Go get it, bi-district champions.